How many hours are you gonna sleep? Do you have any other work? Lying in my bed like lousy, lamey elephant, I was confused whether my mom was shouting in my dreams or I'm actually awake. Another sound wave hit my ears suddenly. It's 5 p.m. When are you gonna get late for your chemistry tuition? I buttered like a bad music coming out from the chalk flute, coming home. Those days I was forced to keep my hair short and use mustard oil. Get the analogy. Have you ever wondered why street dogs bark at the poodles? The sweet poodles which people generally those beautiful girls will take roam around. So the poodles will have this long, sticky, beautiful hair and of course look better than the street dogs. I took out my cycle and started wiping my cycles and rim. Another sound wave. This time double the velocity, triple the wave pitch because of the way deep words. Are you going to the tuition or you are going to show your style with these shining rims? Remember the movie Three Idiots? Where the Farhan father was scolding all the three heroes for getting the disciplinary letter? As my mom was screaming at me, it reminds me of the same scene. I shrugged and said, who gets impressed with the bicycle nowadays? Who I meant by girls. Anyways, I started from my tuition. Those days, each and every boy used to come 15 minutes before the time. The contention was to get one single hot seat. Help you to understand. So to understand the importance of the hot seat, you need to understand the sitting arrangement in the class. So assume this is the room. Okay, this side the teacher is sitting. Okay, and then these three sides are the benches. Now the gender ratio was 2:1. So the two sides, boys will sit, and one side the girls will sit. Now this is the corner where the boys' bench is touching the girls' bench. And this is the exotic seat. Okay, the whole fight was for that. As soon as the door of the classroom opened, everybody rushed, pushing each other, shoving each other to get that exotic seat. Everybody was running ahead. I was a little bit behind because I was puffy and all that. Okay. Then I took out my notebook and then threw it toward the seat. The notebook in bi-directional. The pages moved the moment sheet. The fastest guy was about to reach the seat and here come my notebook flying on that seat. I put the jet brake, intimating that I was already there and shouted confidently, "Hello, I'm sitting there." The class settled down and it got started. I looked at my right, sitting at the hot, exotic seat, and there was a damn hot, sizzling girl sitting there. Every 5 minutes, I was looking at my right. 15 minutes passed. Suddenly, I got some warm sensations in my right calf muscles. The platelet and hemoglobin were on a roller coaster ride. I looked at my right and I see that the girl's left leg was just 10 centimeters away. And within no time I got it that there's a cross connection, dude. There's a cross connection down there. People say I was on top of the sky. I would say I was on top of the super galaxy. I didn't know what happened, what professor taught for next 45 minutes. Ammonia was mixing with concentrated hydrogen and then the pink fumes were coming out of my body. The class got over, students started leaving. I told myself, how can I disrespect a beautiful girl? Okay, how can I break that close connection? I would let the girl go first. Okay, and then I leave. I was sitting there. Professor looked at me as he was picking up his stuff and then closes up the step. He said, "Do you need special invitation to leave the class today?" I looked at my right. There was nobody. How the hell I was getting those ammonia reactions still? I furiously looked my calf muscle was touching to the leg of the bench. So gentlemen, it was a reaction due to the cross connection of my leg with the bench of the leg and not with any exotic, sibling damn or beautiful girl. I left the class embarrassed. And after that, that converted seat was never desirable for me ever in the class. Thank you.
Thank you for the exotic cross connection. For a moment, I also felt the same thing. Only later I realized that I was also touching that bench. Moving on to the fourth speaker is attempting his project, bringing history to life from the storytelling manual in Advanced Communication Code. I'd like to call upon his evaluator, Toastmaster Vijay Anand, to read the guidance for the project.
Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, welcome guests. Objectives are to understand the purpose of stories about historical events for people, to use the storytelling skills developed in the preceding projects to tell a story about a historical event or person. Time management, please note 7 to 9 minutes. This is Toastmaster.
Our fourth speaker is also a brand ambassador to Salman Khan, as he recently promoted movie Dabangg with fellow Toastmasters by wearing police uniform. Earlier, he did the same when Salman Khan acted without his shirts on. Hopefully, he stops it there. He is in Toastmasters since 2010 and past president of LA 194, founder president of Speakers Den Toastmasters Club. And he has delivered more than 40 speeches in a short duration. He always falls for his hero, Salute. His speech is titled, A Fallen Hero. Please welcome on stage our Dabangg Toastmaster, Chandan Chandrasekhar.